What's up? Oh, I dropped the pencil. What's up, YouTube fam, YouTube gang? What's good? You feel me? I had a little job interview today, so you feel me? Real niggas wear purple. You feel me? Fuck with it if you don't. I fuck with it. Get my hair cut tomorrow. Don't clown me, y'all. You feel me? I just had to brush that down, put the dewy on real quick. But today's video is on name change. As y'all know, my name is legally changed to Jasmine Xavier Lewis. You see, that shit is beautiful because you need to take the time to think about what name is good for you. Like, because in the beginning, you might not, don't pick something you're not going to answer to. Pick something where you're like, oh, I dreamt of this name. Like, when people look at me and when I feel me, puberty hits with testosterone, you going to be like, damn, like that's my name. You feel me? Like, honor that name, love that name, because once it's changed, it's like a beautiful thing. You like, this is what I'm known as. The past is in the past. Yeah, like many things might have to come up eventually in life, but like they're only moments. Like, think about every day or new people that you introduce yourself as. My name is, oh, pull your ID. You feel me? Like, if you a trans man, trans woman, you know what it's like when you go out somewhere, you gotta show your ID, and either your name don't match what they think, you feel me, when they look at you, or your gender marker is off. I remember one time I went to this club in Philly, and I went up there, and it was like a ladies line and a man's line, and I was like, damn. Only thing I really had was like my hair was cut and everything. I wasn't on T at the time because I was still in college. I was like, damn. So then, you feel me? I just was like in between, and then when I went into the line, the dude looked at my ID and was like, "Nah, you in the wrong line." So that was awkward and embarrassing. But you feel me? It just motivated me more to get the shit done. So then I had to go into where the girls went, and she like, you feel me, grabbed me all up. I felt molested or whatever. It's like, nah, it grabbed me all up, and then I was like, all right, like this is motivation to get this done, because little shit like that will just make you feel good about yourself. When you get to pull your idea, you'll be proud to be like, yo. So make sure you take the time to pick a name you want to stick with for a lifetime. Make sure you got good nicknames. It ain't gonna be like something stupid and then everybody calling you like, I don't know, something perverted or something. You feel me? Y'all know y'all got them names like Robert is Dick or something like that. I don't know if I can say these words on YouTube. But you feel me? For the time being, until they tell me otherwise, my bad. It was just an example, and that's the only one I could really think of at the time. So the process in New Jersey that I had to go through was I had to go to the courts and get the proper paperwork to file everything. I think the filing fee was like $200 or something like that. So I picked my name, filled out all the paperwork. They gave me a court date, and they told me I had to get my new name, like this article published in a newspaper. So they gave me like the phone numbers and everybody to call to set that up. And so after they gave me the newspaper, phone number and everything, I called them, they published it and everything. I think it was like $50 or something like that from the publish it. So then they give you a receipt back. You take the receipt, you give it to the courts. They know how everything should be printed out and everything, because it's like a New Jersey standard that everything has to go in a certain order. So then after that, I don't remember if I had to mail that in or anything, but I think I automatically updated in the system that I did that. So I filed my $200, gave them all my paperwork I needed. I had my court date, which you don't have to show up for, because they just call, anybody got an objection? No? All right, bet. The judge signs off on it. You just got to put a reason why you want to change your name to make sure you're not a criminal. I think they just put it in a newspaper to make sure if you have like debts or something. Oh, I'm changing my identity to hide from people. Like, no, I'm changing my identity because this is me. Changing my identity. But anyway, after that, I got a letter from my therapist and Callan Lord, and my doctor had to sign it and everything, and it basically get my driver's license, gender marker change, my passport, my social, all that stuff, the important documents you know you're gonna need one day if you want to travel or, you know, get a job or anything like that. And I took that up there. They changed my name immediately, but the gender marker change in New Jersey, you need to fill out an online form and get a doctor to sign it. So I had to fax over that form to my doctor's office. They signed it, sent it back to me. I got it, went up there. They changed my gender marker and everything on my license. So now everything's went from female to male. And then Jasmine Xavier Lewis. So we did that thing. After that, I went to the Social Security building, just filled out a paper or gave them my court documents, because after you go to court, they give you a raised seal copy with like a special gold little joint in the corner, and it says that your name was legally changed. And always make sure you keep those, because if you lose them, I think it's like $50 a copy, and you need them for like birth certificates, Social Security, or you know, if you ever gotta go to court, gotta go to court or anything big, sometimes they require you to have that. If you're thinking about military or anything, I know you'll need those documents. So always make sure you have those, because if not, if anything shows up, you don't have any proof that everything was legally changed, and that's very important. Yeah, so after that, so I got my social security card, and then I sent my extra copy, because they gave me 2 copies, to get my passport. So I got my passport, social security, and driver's license all up to date, and it says what it says. You feel me? You know what it is. And that's about it. Yeah. I just wanted to give you an update on what were some of the steps you needed to get all those documents ready, changed, and done. The only thing I know that is hard is your birth certificate. I was born in Georgia. I was a military baby, if y'all didn't know that. And I called them over. Make sure you call somewhere for like surgeries or medications, doctors, anything that you're not really sure of. Make sure you call a few times, because once people realize that you're in the community, they automatically, like, you know, they don't want to take the time to really look sometimes. Sometimes they do. I'm not knocking if you do work for that and you actually do care, but sometimes you'll get somebody that just, they're not familiar with it, so they don't really want to help you or take the time, or they might give you the wrong information because they're not understanding what you're really asking them. So make sure you call a couple different times to make sure they're really understanding you're getting all your questions answered. Everything else to be continued. I'll be doing a video when I get that all up to date. And you feel me? Appreciate the fit. You feel me? It's still cold, but you can still cold. It's still COVID, but you could get dressed up. Don't tell people you can't. You could be in the house looking a little spiffy. You feel me? Have a good day, y'all. Stay blessed. Subscribe, like, comment.